Good morning. Spanish players who won the Women's World Cup want more Football Federation resignations following Luis Rubiales standing down and appearing in court on sexual assault charges. Just hours after Rubiales was quizzed by a judge on Friday for kissing midfielder Jenni Hermoso, all but two of the 23 World Cup players said they would not don the national shirt without deeper changes within the RFEF, demanding its current interim head also resign. The statement came as the squad's new coach was set to announce the lineup for two upcoming UEFA Women's Nations League matches against Sweden and Switzerland, which was promptly postponed. Despite a string of recent changes, the federation remains in the hands of officials appointed by Rubiales, and the players are demanding structural changes within the office of the President and the Secretary-General. Early on Friday, Rubiales appeared in court where he was quizzed by Judge Francisco de Jorge, who is heading up the investigation into the kiss, which sparked international outrage and led to the sexual assault charges. At the end of the closed-door hearing, in which Rubiales repeated his claim that the kiss was consensual, the judge ordered him not to get within 200 metres of Hermoso and barred him from any contact with the player. Meanwhile, Rubiales has been forced to sell his luxury Madrid apartment in the wake of the Kissgate scandal. The €1.5 million mansion has been put on the market as Rubiales faces mounting legal bills after that kiss and an increase in alimony to his ex-wife and children. The National Police, in cooperation with the tax agency, Europol and Interpol, have dismantled an organised crime ring suspected of manipulating sporting events and using satellite technology to obtain information on the results of sports matches before bookmakers, Interpol said. 23 suspects have been arrested, including one of the group's leaders, who has been placed on an international wanted list with an Interpol red notice. The criminal network was made up of people of Romanian and Bulgarian origin. Its members arranged matches outside of Spain by bribing athletes, mainly from Romania and Bulgaria. Once the results were agreed, members of the Spanish-based criminal group made online bets on a huge scale. A trader from a major bookmaker was among those arrested. And holidaymakers were left seething after many were forced to spend the night at an airport because the plane's tyres burst whilst landing. Ibiza Airport came to a standstill after a Lufthansa Airbus travelling from Frankfurt landed hard and burst two of its tyres on the right main landing gear. The flight got into Ibiza Airport just before 3 p.m. local time on Saturday, but has not yet left the island. The aircraft, which was carrying nearly 200 people at the time, was seen stuck on Ibiza's single runway more than 24 hours after it landed. It's understood that 44 flights were cancelled on Saturday alone, 21 arrivals and 23 departures, and 14 flights were diverted from the airport, which has just the one runway. AENA, that operates Ibiza Airport, said it worked with Lufthansa to solve the issues as soon as possible. That's the latest from TRE. I'm Bob James.